Hi, this is Dr. Gary, and welcome to the Tune-Up Today. Well, last week we talked a little bit about how to fix anxiety, and many of you have contacted me and said that is amazing, it actually works. And I had a couple of emails from a couple of you that said it didn't work that well. So what my suggestion for you is to just keep practicing, because it will take over. It cannot not help you if you just practice it long enough. Many times it's just the consistency of practicing and retraining our brain to think in that way. So I got a couple of emails, especially one in particular I got a kick out of, but in there was this question mark. It said, fix anxiety, how about fixing anger? So let's talk about that right now. Here's a way to fix anger, and we have to first all kind of understand what it is. What is anger? And what anger really is when we hear something or think about something, it's the perceptive ability of the way we think about it. How are we looking at it? And many times what creates anger is us looking at it as something that's perpetrating some kind of a violation against us, or our integrity, or our thoughts, or who we are. Or somebody said something that we don't agree with, so it made us mad. Or maybe somebody blamed us of something and it makes us angry. Or maybe it's a thing with our relatives, which, boy, that's common this time of year, where we think of a brother or a sister, a mother or father, and man, the thing they said just made us mad. But I want you to hear that. What a lot of times that self-talk is the secret to it. It made me mad. I'm mad about that. I'm upset about that. I'm infuriated on what you said. Anytime you put the I am in front of anything, your subconscious mind is going to stand at attention and start making that so. It's a fact. Can't really explain why and what the reason for it is, but it's the way our mind works. It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way. Many people speak that way, and if you really listen, it really perpetuates the thing that comes right after I am. I am angry. The mind's going to start focusing in on anger. So what is anger? It's nothing more than your mind fulfilling the suggestion you gave it to become as you've asked. So let's today work on that, and here's a quick fix to it. First of all, when you find something is making you angry, when you feel somebody says something, or maybe you thought about something and all of a sudden you start getting that feeling, there's this nanosecond of time where you can actually do something about it. And you're going to do the same thing we did with anxiety. You're immediately going to switch to something that makes you feel good, or something that makes you feel peaceful. Consciously do that. It's going to stop anger in its tracks. Also, really ask yourself, what specifically, and use that word, what specifically makes me angry about that? Or what specifically am I so concerned about when they say that? And many times it's our low self-esteem or our low concept of ourselves that makes us feel that maybe they're right. So today, the way we're going to fix anger, and we're going into the holidays right now, and the holidays trigger a lot of people's fears, anger, frustration. We go back to mom's house or go see our brother or sister, and all of a sudden, all the old stuff comes up. And remember, you survived all of that. You survived all of that stuff, and today, it's another day. And you can do something about it today by simply deciding, when I start feeling that, I'm going to focus on something that makes me feel good. And not to be so concerned about what other people say. One of my little things I always say is, what other people think of you is pretty much none of your business. You can't control it anyway. They can think you're a hero and you're not, or vice versa, and it doesn't make any difference. What matters is what you think of you. And if you know who you are and somebody else doesn't, that's really not your problem. And if they want to take the time and the resources to get to know you, then that's on them. Anger. Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. Focus on something that makes you feel good rather than bathing yourself in this nested loop of thought around that thing that's upsetting you. And you're going to be surprised at how you can nip it in the bud very quickly, very easily, and have a pretty good day in spite of it. So wishing you a great day, a great week. Let's have a great week this week. And let's go into the holidays really focusing on fixing that anger, because it's really an unnecessary evil that we just do not have to deal with. It's usually self-fulfilled and we are in control of it. Let's work on it. Until next time, This is Dr. Gary wishing you an extraordinary week. Thank you so much for being with me, and happy holidays. Bye-bye.